Welcome, Grumbles. We are starting over with our Scarlet Hollow run.
Yes, and there's two reasons to it. One is because there's a huge update for the game.
One is because there's a huge update.
Second,
Two,
it's been way too long.
And three, you didn't take it very seriously the first time round.
I did not, and I'm beating myself up over it over a year and a half now.
That feels like a couple years now.
Well, however long. But it's more of an excuse for us to catch up and dive in.
Explore the new content.
Yeah, explore the new content, which they did so they call it the Roads Untraveled. They added so much more options to the first two chapters, which that was the only chapters we covered. And so now we're going back in full force.
Heck yeah.
With this new content and starting over. So let's head back to the Holler, Let's
see how far he can make it this time, Grumbles.
And I do want to shout out to our artist, Dawn Dragon, for making an amazing thumbnail.
Yeah, she made the most beautiful, wonderful thumbnail for us for this game.
So shout out to her. Go check out her stuff. We'll leave it down in the link below. But let's go on. What did we call ourselves last time? Was it Grumble?
Was it Grumbleina or something?
No, that was a paranormal site. Grumbleina.
Oh, yeah.
God, what did we do?
Were we Grums?
Oh, maybe Grums. Now I want to go back and look real quick.
Maybe it should be Grimble.
Grimble?
Because it's grim.
Ooh, okay. You know what? I'm not even going to look. We're renaming Grimble. Grimble 4. Grimble the 4th.
I like that. You should just put 4 eyes or whatever after it.
You mean that?
Oh yeah, see, that'd be fine. Yeah, absolutely.
You want Grimble 4?
I mean, that was hilarious, but we don't have to do
No, Grimble 4. We're Grimble 4.
Grimble 4.
You live in the city of...
Hamstershire.
I spelled that wrong. Hamstershire. You okay with that?
I like it.
Okay. Does not impact your gameplay, but do we want to go as he or him, they, them? I mean, we're playing as both. I mean...
I'll leave that up to you.
I think this is how we did it last time. I'm glad they have an option like this to kind of determine how you want to play this. But considering that it's us playing the game, yeah. I mean, you already know the game.
Yeah.
So,
I'd be fine if you wanted to be a boy. I'd be fine if you wanted to be a girl. I'd be fine if you wanted to be a they, them. Or I should say genderless.
I think genderless would be fine because we're going in this together.
Okay.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay, then they, them it is. Alright, select 2 traits. Traits unlock additional paths and dialogue options. Well, I really like to talk to animals just because we have Gretchen.
Yeah.
So, I think we're going to stick with that one. But I'm going to let you choose the other one. Okay?
Sounds good.
So I'm choosing talk to animals. We have also powerful build, tough as nails, the pinnacle of fitness, an imposing presence that commands the room, a mean right hook, so you basically will probably be more physical in this one if you did that one. Mystical, I think this is the other one we did. We did mystical and talk to animals, if I recall. Strange and unusual, you see the threads of reality in ways others cannot. Street smarts, good at lying and hard to lie to. Fast talker, you can read people and read the room. No one can hold you. Keen eye, observant with a knack for picking up small details, and you're empathetic. Book smart, well-read and rational. Poses a wealth of esoteric knowledge and know when to use it. A talented researcher. Or you're hot. Extremely good looking. I already like this one. A natural flirt. People just like you probably because you're a good person. I kind of like hot, but again, this is your choice. I'm sticking with talking to animals.
Yeah, let's go street smart.
So you can talk to animals can talk to you, a gift and a curse. And then, okay, street smart and talk to animals. Perfect. I think that's a good combo. You jolt awake as the bus hits a particular nasty bump. You feel like you just managed to start drifting off, and now here you are, awake again, and still exhausted. For a moment, you're hazy on the details of where here is, confusing this bus with the many others that came before it. But as your mind continues to reassert its existence in the waking world, the past few days come back into focus. The long-lost cousin, the bad news, the 26 hours of bus rides with countless late-night stops and seedy depots that would have felt unsafe even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. The funeral of Perlan Scarlet, your cousin's mother and your aunt, seemed like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. Fortunately, the end of your long journey is in sight. You're almost in Scarlet Hollow. Do you want to be stranger?
Sure, I could be stranger.
Alright.
So, anyway, I was saying...
Oh, no, he's still here. He's been sitting next to you for the past 5 hours, talking at you without pause. You're not sure he even stopped when you started to doze off. At first, you thought he was just being friendly, but that was several hours ago of one-sided conversation. Wait, that was several hours
of one-sided conversation.
Sorry, I moved words around.
I was up in Maryland looking for work, but mostly messing around because I was a dumb teen. Me and my buddies were doing our usual prank stuff, you know, pushing joggers into the harbor, that sort of thing.
Feign an illness. Wait, what? Are you serious? What's wrong with you? Hell yeah! So chaos, my dude. Why are you talking to me? Or remain silent. You know what? I said this in our last, session of Scarlet Hollow in our last playthrough, but I love using our
special
stuff.
feature.
So let's use feign an illness.
I like it. Let's start.
You begin to cough and your eyes start to water on command. Pretending to be sick has always been one of the better ways to get people to leave you alone in strange places.
Oh, are you sick? That's alright. I'm pretty sure I already had whatever you got. I'm sick all the time. Gotta keep my immune system on its toes, you know.
This didn't help. If anything, this sparked a more...
I don't think anything would deter this guy. So this girl comes up to us, swinging her purse, yelling about how she was gonna call the cops or whatever. It was hilarious. She actually hit my friend, and he said it hurt a lot. So I guess she really was mad and not just playing. But she kept swinging, and soon enough, she lost her balance and fell into the harbor all on her own. We didn't even have to push her. We had a good laugh and fished her out. We didn't finish her off. Fished her out, and her phone got soaked so she couldn't call the cops on us. We wound up hanging out all day. She kind of became my girlfriend after that, and we've been on and off for about a year. So it's pretty serious. Though about 5 months ago, she tried to break up with me, like, for real, and geez, you ever get so mad, you just want to kill somebody?
This took a left turn. Stop trying to get a rise out of me. Threaten. Yeah, I kind of feel like killing someone right now, actually. No, not really. Or yeah, all the time. Never followed through with it, of course. Why are you telling me this? You don't know me. I have never felt that way about another person, and I find it alarming that you have. Smile and pretend you didn't just say that. Again, I kind of still want to keep using Street Smart. Threaten is kind of nice, but again, this would just make the bus ride a little awkward. Let's just use Street Smart.
Okay, cool.
Stop it. Grumble the fourth. Or Grumble.
Grumble fourth. Huh? Stop what?
Whatever it is you think you're doing right now, you know what I'm talking about. This whole corner... this whole corner a stranger on the bus and try to make them uncomfortable act. I'm not playing along.
Alright. Maybe I never really wanted to kill her, even if I threatened it a little bit. Anyway, she's giving birth to her son right now, so I'm trying to get up to Virginia to be there for it. But I don't know if I'm, into that stuff, so I might just wind up on a bus to New York or something instead. I've always wanted to go there.
Hey driver, how much longer till the next stop? Your girlfriend is giving birth right now and you think about ditching her to go have fun in New York?
That's what I'd say.
Huh, interesting. Smart move, get out while you still can, or remain silent. Again, I really like to keep using Street Smart, but this one does seem like...
Yeah, we don't have to use it every time.
Yeah, you know what? Your girlfriend is giving birth right now. Your girlfriend is giving birth right now and you're thinking about ditching her to go have some fun in New York after she just tried to break up with you and you threatened to kill her?
Yeah, nah, I never threatened to kill her.
You just told me you did.
Okay, maybe over text, just a little. But fatherhood is scary. Plus her mom is there, so it's not like she's alone. Her mom doesn't like me much, so I'd probably just make things super stressful.
Oh my god. This douche.
Alright. She'll understand. She's chill. Anyways, where'd you say you were headed?
I didn't. Scarlet Hollow, just a small town you probably never heard of. Or don't answer. I don't know if I should even... I'll just say I didn't.
So,
you know?
yeah, I didn't.
You know, I didn't.
No need to be nasty. I was just asking. Not like I'm gonna follow you off the bus or anything. So, if you aren't getting off at my stop, then you must be headed to Scarlet Holler, right? Or the Holler, as they call it in these parts. That's the only other stop until this bus turns around. I ride it pretty often, so I'd know. Almost nobody ever goes up that way. Though, come to think of it, I had a couple of buddies who went up there to work in a mine.
Oops, I am so sorry.
There's a coal mine up in the holler, you see. And there's always a job listing or two on the boards around here. I never wanted to do that kind of thing myself. I like my lungs the way they are, thanks, but my buddies got desperate enough to try it. I haven't heard from them in a while now that I think about it. I should see if they're on Facebook. See how they're doing up there. Hope they didn't die!
He looks back at his phone, for once, focused on something other than you.
Oh, this is me. It was lovely meeting you. Hope you don't get too bored without me around to talk to. Here, I have something for you.
The stranger rifles through his pack before presenting you with a dripping bag of peanuts.
They're boiled peanuts! I got them at the gas station! A few blurry peanut man. Plus is back. I noticed you haven't eaten much, so I figured you could use them more than me. Plus, they dripped all over my bag, so I don't want to carry them anymore.
Tip: sometimes picking a dialogue option establishes new facts about you, about who you are. Oh yeah, I forgot it. Last time we asked that we told them that we're allergic to peanuts.
Ah.
Yeah, I remember that. So that actually stuck with us the entire gameplay.
Yeah, and the only thing we had to eat was peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
I know, so that was like, well, fuck. So, do we want to change things up this time?
We could just take the peanuts.
We'll just take it, even though it's dripping.
Yeah.
Screw you and screw your peanuts. Eat the peanuts.
Dude, don't eat the peanuts.
I'm just gonna take the peanuts. You take the peanuts. Thanks.
You're welcome. And with that, I leave you. Safe travels, friend.
What a great guy. And just like that, the stranger is gone.
Oh, finally, 5 hours of hell over.
Maybe you can finally get some sleep. Next stop, Scarlet Hollow, end of the line. Almost there. And we're here. The bus finally comes to a stop. It brakes squealing as it deposits you in front of the Scarlet Hollow bus station. The sign at least reads bus station, but calling it that feels disingenuous. At best, it's a kiosk. Though, for a small town like this, you're amazed there's so much of as a road, let alone a bus that drives on it every week. The driver quickly shuts the door behind you and starts the engine, kicking up the dust clouds, and as he pulls away, eager to leave you and this place behind. Alright, do you want to play Tabitha this time?
Since I heard the last time.
Yeah, you did such a great job with her, so...
Hey, Grumble forth.
You instantly recognize the worn young woman from the few public photos on her Facebook page. She's your cousin, Tabitha, and she looks annoyed to be here. Item: offer her your boiled peanuts as a condolence. Looks like somebody needs a hug. Hey, Tabitha, give her your condolences or remain silent. I kind of love the idea to give her peanuts.
Alright, go for it.
Want some peanuts? I got them from the bus. Don't ask where. You hold out the dripping bag, offering it to your cousin.
What? Put those away. Why would I want your wet peanuts? Now, come on, let's go. I don't want to spend any more time down here than I have to.
I'm wondering if this will come back with us, but like we always keep offering the peanuts and nobody will take them, so we're just stuck with the bag of peanuts that's just dripping.
Should have pawned him off on some stranger on a bus.
Your cousin turns and motions to an old BMW parked near the bus kiosk. You follow her, clambering into the dusty relic. Time for one awkward ride.
Indeed.
It doesn't take too much driving before the only signs of civilization are the car you're in and the road you're on. Tabitha maintains an icy silence as she focuses on the road. Tip. Dialogue options labeled Explore can usually be taken without advancing the story. They can impact relationships and unlock additional story paths, so choose carefully.
You hear that, honey? Choose carefully.
Okay, well, I guess we're both members of the Dead Moms Club now, huh? There you go, that's perfect. Okay. Well, let's not do that one.
No.
We got How Are You Holding Up? So the funeral. I can't believe we never actually met before this. I kind of like this one. And I kind of like How You Holding Up.
Yeah. Why don't you do that one first?
This one?
Yeah.
Can't believe we never actually met before this.
You have your mom to thank for that. Or had, I guess.
Look, I don't know what my mom did to piss you off this side of the family, and I know you're going through a lot right now, but that comment was unnecessary. Wow, that's very confrontational. Is there bad blood between us? You don't know me, and I don't know what my mom's problem was with this side of the family. I don't know why my mom left or what kind of grudge she had against this side of the family, but I'm sorry. I wish I'd known about you. I kind of like this one.
Yeah.
Haha, yeah, Dead Moms Club. Dead Moms Club. I'm gonna go with this one.
Yeah,
This seems
I like
genuine.
that.
This seems like, you know what, trying to bury the hatchet in some way or form. I don't know why my mom left me. I already said that.
Whatever. What's done is done.
Okay. How are you holding up?
Yeah. Fine.
You don't have to hide how you're feeling around me. We're family, even if we just met. That's street smarts like that. I know how you're feeling. I lost my mom too. Okay, but if that ever changes, I'm here for you, all right? Phew, good to hear. Phew! Oh, I was so worried, Tabitha. I'm going to do street smart.
Alright.
So
Yeah.
I want to use this. You don't have to hide how you're feeling around me. We're family, even if we just met. She sighs a particularly heavily sigh.
Look, I appreciate your concern, but I'm fine, really.
I guess we're both... Okay, I don't know if we want to say any of these. Okay, we can
I
say...
don't know.
I guess this is like asking when's the funeral, maybe? Okay. So the funeral. It's on Sunday, right?
Yep, like I told you.
Jeez, that's a whole week. I got here a little early. Since I'm here, do you need any help planning? I know this stuff isn't easy. Have you worked out all the details yet?
Since I'm here.
Yeah.
It's actually been fine. Just needed the coffin and somebody to dig a hole.
I don't know if I want to explore that.
Yeah,
so let's just ignore the Dead Moms Society Club.
Even though that's pretty funny.
Just have to sit in silence with your cousin at the car as the car eases up to the steep mountain road. It does look like they polished up the graphics a bit on this.
Yeah, it looks great.
And here it is, the Scarlet Estate. Though it's seen better days. Its crumbling elegance is not lost on you. Someone used to cramp... Wait.
Someone used to cramp apartments in gray cities.
I'm going to reread that. And here it is, the Scarlet Estate. Though it's seen better days, its crumbling elegance is not lost on you. Someone used to cramp apartments in gray cities. Again, I read that wrong. Okay. It didn't seem right, but I get it. Your mother told you about this place many times before she passed, always with an anger burning beneath her words. I'm really interested to dig into that. The faded majesty you once imagined doesn't quite compare with what's in front of you. A jarring blend of opulence and ruin. Thank you. You're the writer. I'm not. As you stare at its as you stare at it perched on the crumbling cliffside, you can't help but feel like it's something that should have been left to rot a long, long time ago. Okay. You're hit with the blast of dusty air as you step across the threshold and into the foyer. Everything in this room has been here for much longer than you've been alive, each object cemented in place with layers of dust and cobwebs. You can hear doors creak on their hinges and the aches and moans of ancient floorboards as the house itself sways in the wind.
Welcome to our family's humble estate. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs. The floors have been known to give out. If you know what's good for you, you'll stick to your room, your bathroom, and the kitchen. And hallways, I guess. But only the hallways you need to use to get to those places. I'll show you around so you know where it's safe to walk. You can leave your bags here for the time being.
Street Smart's lie. It's beautiful. I don't think I've ever been in a building that feels as powerful as this. Cool, thanks. So you live here. It's beautiful. This place is falling apart. I thought you were loaded. Can't you afford to fix this dump? I want to see if this works.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. I don't think I've ever been in a building that feels as powerful as this. You're lying through your teeth, but Tabitha doesn't need to know that. In fact, not only does she not need to know that you're lying, but she won't know ever. You're a very good liar.
It is. The estate was the prized jewel of this region for a long time. It's quite a magnificent piece of architecture even now. Shall we take the overture? Follow me.
You put your bags down and follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. She delicately steps over holes and tears in the floor. Tears. And you do your best to trace her steps.
Kitchen. On Wednesdays, a woman from town comes in and does the cleaning. Her name is Jamie.
We'll see her in chapter 3. Isn't each chapter a day?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I wouldn't recommend socializing with her. She'll talk your ear off. If you need any food, there's fixings for peanut butter and jelly.
Oh, great. I'm not allergic this time, so that's great.
Yeah, it works. Don't touch my mac and cheese or my ice cream. Those are off limits.
Damn.
Oh, and you can also access the garden through here, but it's pretty wild, so I wouldn't if I were you.
Tip: some explore options prevent you from taking others. Choose carefully. Street Smart. I've always dreamed of having a kitchen like this. It's a lie. Someone cleans this place? You said someone actually cleans this place? Have you ever actually seen that happen? Or does this person just say they did and leave? This is so nice. It's nice. Awesome. I love PB&J. Is there somewhere in town to buy food? What if I want ice cream? What? Alright, what's next? I like to see how this works. So
yeah.
I always dreamed of having a kitchen like this. It's so much bigger than what I'm used to in the city. Is that a kitchen island?
It is. Thank you.
All right. Well, that actually
that
did close from the options. Let's just say I love PB&J, obviously, because I have boiled peanuts.
Yeah.
You sure you don't want some, Tabitha? How'd you know it was one of my favorites? That smile can't be real. Get your cousin to flash her pearly whites. Oh,
did it! Come on!
Oh my God, that's a smile.
That's a smile.
Let's just zoom in on that. Take it all in, soak it in, then back to the cat, and then back to the rest of the game.
We went places.
Thank you, future me.
I didn't, but good for you.
All right. I think I'm good now exploring this. So what's
next?
All right. What's next on the tour?
Bathroom. Follow me.
Great. It's been hours since I've gone. As the two of you leave the kitchen, you pass by a tuxedo cat sitting on the countertop. Well, we're going to talk to the animals.
Talk to it. Don't try to pet Frau. If she wants to be pet, she'll let you know.
Ni me parle pas.
Ni me parle pas.
Sorry, I don't speak French. Okay, but can I pet you? Why do I even ever bother talking to cats? Sorry, I don't speak. I'm sorry, little lady. Je ne parle pas français. Frances?
Francois.
Of course, how typically American. I shall debase myself by speaking your tongue, but only so that I might insult you directly to your face. You uncultured swine. That face.
Zoom in real fast.
Zoom. And then zoom back out.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's you.
Haha, very funny. Her name sounds French. Stop wasting my time and let's finish the tour.
Oh, that would have been awesome. You once again, I forgot that like some people start figuring out that you do talk to animals and then they don't take you seriously, even though you're like, oh no, they said this.
Yeah.
You once again follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. Maybe after a few nights, it'll get easier to navigate these spaces, but for the time being, you feel lucky to have not fallen through the floors.
Guest bathroom. Not much to show. It's a bathroom. I'll wait outside. Do what you must if you must.
Alright, let's go. Oh, God.
That
It's a wretched bathroom. Piles of junk sit untouched in the corners of the room, and mystery stains paint the floors. Can I close this and just appreciate this, or what do I do here? I wanted to see. Can I? There has to be.
Can you like just click on the image itself?
Oh,
Nope,
okay.
never mind.
Never mind. Okay, what a wonderful bathroom. Who exactly uses this bathroom? Wait, are you sure this toilet works? This is the worst bathroom I've ever seen. Never mind, I don't need to go. I can lift the toilet seat. You know, I want to keep lying to her. So that's what I'm going to do. I absolutely love it. I've always wanted one of these bathrooms with the little feet on it. Yep, I love these. I always wanted to sit in one of these.
I've been in one before when I was like really little. Don't really remember it. I was, like,
Did you feel like a queen, though?
I just felt like a kid playing with rubber duckies.
All right.
I was like 4 years old.
All right, well, Tabitha said.
Oh, glad you like it. The bathtub is an extremely valuable antique.
All right, let's just lift the toilet. Scram, fellas. The jig is up. Forgot we could talk to him. Bugs jitter from the bowl as you lift the seat.
Do you need to go? Or?
I mean, how long have I... If it's been hours, I'm going to do it.
Oh.
A toilet is a toilet. Sure, it can be cleaner, but your business needs doing, and this is as good as a place as any. You do what you must and rejoin your cousin out in the hall.
Hover. Next up, guest bedroom. Last stop on the tour. Follow me.
Oh, you and Tabitha briefly return to the foyer before climbing the stairs and reaching the guest room.
Well, that's quite a ways from the bathroom.
Right?
This is where you'll be staying. The linens are fresh. I had Janie wash them last week. I had to endure a half-hour rant about her kid to get her to do it, so you better be grateful.
Oh, thank you, Tabitha. You're a saint.
The closet is full of old family stuff, so you can't hang your clothes up, but you can use the dresser. It should be empty.
All right. This is incredible. I'm going to keep this up. I'm sorry. This is incredible. How do you know how much I love cherubs?
Cherubs.
Cherubs?
Cherubs.
That chest is to die for. Wait, why is it going on by itself?
I know. I'm surprised to see that you have such discerning taste. Every last piece of furniture in this room is a genuine antique handed down to the family for generations.
Who used to sleep here? You know what? Let's ask that.
When this house is almost 150 years old, many, many people have slept here. And now you'll sleep here, carrying on the fine tradition of bedrooms being slept in.
Hooray. Alright, I guess I'll get settled.
Follow me. I'll take you back to the foyer so you can collect your belongings. This concludes our tour. I'm afraid I must return to my duties, so you'll have to entertain yourself for the rest of the day. Don't expect to see much of me.
Tip, some dialogue options will open additional conversation paths. Some right away, and others down the line. Where are you going? What am I supposed to do while you're gone? Are you sure you can't take the day off? Did I do something wrong? You asked me to come here, and now you're acting all pissed off that I actually came. What's going on with you? Are you sure you're okay? I won't keep you, but we should hang out when you get back. Or let her leave. Let me ask where she's going.
Yeah.
Wait, where are you going?
to work. Somebody has to pay the bills around here.
I'm sorry. I'm out of town. I don't have a job here. What kind of work do you do?
I run the coal mine, same as every Scarlet who came before me. Except for you and your mom. It requires a lot of time and concentration, so I'd appreciate it if you didn't keep me for long.
I didn't know we owned a coal mine. Can I come and watch? That sounds pretty impressive and exciting. Good for you. Let me see. I didn't know that, so I do want to throw that in.
Yeah. We don't own the coal mine. I own the coal mine. Your side of the family forfeited any claim to it years ago.
Can I come watch?
What? No. The mine is dangerous. I can't babysit you and do my job.
Okay. That's kind of sad. Running a coal mine has got to be one of the most ethically and physically vile jobs on the planet. Hashtag girl boss. You know what? I'm just gonna throw that in there.
Oh my god.
Damn, I can't believe you're only in your 20s and already running a coal mine. Talk about hashtag girl boss.
Don't patronize me. I know you have nothing to your name, Grumble Forth.
Grumble?
Grumble Forth.
Grumble the fourth, honey.
I'm just calling you Grumble Forth. You know?
Okay, fine. The smile says it all.
Any other inane questions before I leave?
Inane? Are you sure you're okay? Should I ask that? I mean, I know she's being distant.
Are you sure you can't take the day off?
It's a special occasion. Your cousin's in town.
No, some of us have responsibilities.
If you think about it, isn't family the greatest responsibility of them all? Can't your job wait a little longer? Chill with your cuz. Okay, I'll drop it. I'm wondering, like, maybe 2. Are you sure you don't want to just stay for a little bit longer and chill with your last remaining cuz? Especially considering the reason I'm here, it might make you feel better.
Oh yes, of course, because neglecting my responsibilities to chill with my cuz would definitely make me less stressed.
Okay, well, we tried.
We should hang out when you get back.
Yeah, I said I won't keep you, but we should hang out when you get back. Alright, I won't keep you, but let's hang out sometime.
We'll see. There's a lot that needs to get done this week.
We'll see. Your cousin leaves through the front door. And now it's just you and this sprawling, decrepit estate. Hey, PB&J sounds great right now. Go straight into the forbidden wings of the estate. Wow.
Should we go straight to the forbidden wings of the estate?
Yeah. We're gonna go through the stuff
Let's do it.
With Tabitha gone, there's no one stopping you from going into the forbidden wings of the estate. Let's sneak. Except for the locks and chains sealing them shut. Shit. Street smart. An insurmountable obstacle for most, but a mild inconvenience for you. I am so glad you added this.
Oh yeah.
Break into the forbidden wings of the estate. Oh my god! As the lock falls, the doors moan open, revealing the entrance to what once must have been an incredibly lavish ballroom. Faintly in the distance, you can hear the quiet notes of an old piano playing from another room.
Ooh.
The forbidden wings are yours to explore. Enter. This was a mistake. Lock the doors and forget you ever opened them. On second thought, maybe you should listen to Tabitha's advice.
Enter.
You can see why your cousin warned you against coming here. It's clear that the chaos of nature is doing its best to reclaim this place. Years of detritus have... Detritus? Detritus have piled here like gathering leaves, and the tiled floor has been torn apart, destroying the order that once made this place beautiful. So this is like on the edge of the cliff, right? The piano you heard from...
the family tree? Sorry.
Oh my god, it is. Yeah. Well, I'm sure we're going to be able to look at that.
Okay.
The piano you heard from outside the ballroom has grown louder. Wherever it is, it's nearby. You think it's a ghost?
It has to be a ghost.
Maybe it's just a self-playing model, or maybe you aren't alone here as you thought. Examine the painting covering the far wall. That's probably the tree. Figure out where the piano's coming from or leave this place. Let's look at the painting first. You make your way over to the painting covering the far wall. It's a family tree. Angry scratches cover the space where your mother should be. That's nice to know. Figure out where the piano's coming from. Okay. As far as you can tell, there are 3 exits to the ballroom. There is, of course, the door you came through, and on your far right is a door beyond a broken floor, a dead end. Across the room from where you entered is the 3rd and final exit, a glass doorway you can just barely make out behind a pile of broken furniture. You move to investigate it more closely. As you approach, the playing grows clearer. Without a doubt, the piano is behind this door. Try to clear the furniture blocking the doorway. Though you try with all your might, it's just too heavy for you to do anything more than budget. Man, if we had that physical one, that might have helped us here.
Alright.
Well, we can't do anything else.
Guess we'll leave the place.
You return to the entrance of the sealed wing and carefully reattach the locks. After what you've seen and heard in the ballroom, you weigh how much longer you should even stay in the estate on your own.
Might as well head to town.
You want to head to town?
Yeah. If you're up for it.
Let's go. With your cousin gone, there's nothing for you to really do here. You drop your bags off in your room and head out to explore the town. That was so cool.
That was cool.
I wish we could have had the ability to do that, but
yeah.
To see who was playing on the piano. If you had known you'd wind up having to walk all the way back to town, you probably would have just asked Tabitha to leave you at the bus stop. Especially with just how unhappy she seemed to you, or to see you. If only you could wipe the slate between the two of you clean and bury some of that tension. Though maybe her mother's funeral isn't the best time for something like that. Then again, maybe it's the perfect time. Continue on the path. It's really pretty out here.
It is.
Continue down the path. Finally, you made it back to town. The Holler, as that guy on the bus called it, has probably seen better days. It still has the feeling of an idyllic country town, but its sidewalks are cracked and many of the storefronts are boarded up, their windows dusty with age. A chill breeze sweeps down the lane and you shudder, suddenly feeling as if you're peering into a grave. Oh, it's Gretchen!
Oh my God, Gretchen!
This is you!
It just auto-did it.
Oh. Why, do declare, who is this stranger? Oh man, I got to do Gretchen again. Oh, and it's my girl Stella! Oh.
Heck yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Sorry about that. Gretchen can be very slippery when she wants to be. She loves to get loose and cause havoc.
Explore talk to animals item. Offer Gretchen your boiled peanuts. Can I eat boiled peanuts?
Probably not.
It's nice to meet you, Gretchen. I'm Grumble the Fourth. My oh my, I can't remember the last time I met a newcomer who was so wonderfully polite. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Grimbleful.
Huh, that's a funny way to introduce yourself. I'm Stella. It's not often I see a strange face up in the holler. Every now and then there's a new crop of coal folks. But you don't look dusty enough for that.
Oh, she's blushing.
Yeah.
She's so cute.
She's cute. You aren't in town for the funeral, are you? The Scarlet funeral?
Offer her your boiled peanuts. Street smarts lie. I wouldn't be caught dead at that funeral.
No.
Yep, maybe I am, maybe I'm not. None of your business. No, I'm just gonna say yep. I love Stella. I trust Stella. I trust Gretchen. Yep, I just got into town today.
Wow, I didn't think there would be anyone else coming. Are you staying with Tabby? How's she holding up?
Upon mentioning of your cousin, Gretchen mutters under her breath, "One of these days I'll get that Tabitha to pet me."
I haven't seen her since Perlan passed, or for a while before that, now that I think about it.
I'm sorry, did you say Tabby? I can't imagine Tabitha ever going by something so... Actually, I want to explore that.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm sorry, did you say Tabby? I can't imagine... Yeah, you get the idea.
Cute? She did back when I knew her better. It's been a while. I hope she's okay.
She seems alright. I'm worried about her too. Is she always so, you know... I don't know how she's doing, and I don't care. Why do you care? She's awful, and as far as I can tell, she openly hates me. I'm just gonna say, is she always so, you know?
Yeah, that's a good one.
You know.
Rough around the edges? Yep, that's Tabby for you. I wouldn't take it too personally. I'm not sure what it says about her state of mind that she's still her same old grumpy self. It'll probably be good for her now that you're staying there, even though she'd probably never admit it.
How long have you known her?
Oh, quite a long time. The town's really small, so everybody's known everybody else as far back as they can remember. Tabby and I got a little close when we were both in the school's production of A Midsummer Night's Dream. I was Puck, and she was Mustard Seed. As you might have expected, she was more than a little prickly, but I managed to soften her up a bit in the end. But then she graduated, and that was that.
I haven't seen that girl or her horrible little cat since I was middle-aged. Oh, before it slips my mind, if you were staying up in that spooky old mansion, you must have met the Frau. How does that monster fare? Talk to animals. Oh, Tabitha's cat? Unfortunately, yes, I have met Frau. Yes, I met Frau. She might think she's so much better than me, but I will get her to let me pet her, even if it's the last thing I do. Sounds like you and Frau have history. I'm not ignoring Gretchen. I would never do that.
That's unfortunate. I've met Frau.
Yes. Unfortunately, yes, I have met Frau.
Wait, what? Are you messing with me? You can't actually talk to my dog, right?
Street smart. Lie. I'm choking. If I could actually talk to animals, do you think I'd just do that in front of people? Alas, you have discovered my dark and terrible secret. I like this one.
I like that one.
I can talk to animals, and animals can talk to me. Your dog sounds like a southern belle when she talks.
Yeah, of course you're joking.
Nope. You and Stella maintain silent, awkward eye contact. Well, next time you see that devil, please send my regards. And do let her know that not only do I still draw breath, but that I very much still plan to outlive her. I love Gretchen.
She is the best. If you just got to town, you must be starving. I was just on my way to the diner for a coffee, and they've got amazing biscuits. My treat.
You know what the bus had? Boiled peanuts.
Boiled peanuts.
Biscuits, your treat. Hell yeah. Sure, why not? I'm not really hungry. It was nice meeting you. I'll be on my way. You could just walk away.
That is so sad.
That does not carry out. That would not continue the story.
You should take her up on the biscuit.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely into biscuits. Hell yeah.
Awesome, let's go.
Ooh, we got everybody. The pleasant aroma of greasy breakfast food hangs heavy in the air. In contrast with the empty, lifeless atmosphere of the family estate, the diner is filled with the comforting din of human life. All of which grinds to a sudden halt, and I just hit the other button, as the patrons realize that a stranger has entered the establishment. Hey everyone, I'm Grumble the Fourth! What are you looking at? Quietly slide to the nearest booth. Yeah, I'll say this. Hey everyone, I'm Grumble the Fourth, just in town for the funeral. You know, that one. Before anyone can respond, you and Stella casually slide into a booth, pretending the whole town didn't just gawk at you like a sideshow attraction.
Looks like your entrance is a little more dramatic than you were expecting, huh? Folks around here don't meet many strangers as is, and with who you're related to, well, let's just say you'll be the talk of the town for a while.
Hey Stella, I went ahead and fixed you up a coffee. They quietly place a cup of coffee in front of Stella. And here's some bacon for the little lady. For me? For me? I wish I could. I know you can take the text off, I just don't know the button right now.
So hit the H button on your keyboard to hide the text box.
Oh, that's right there.
Yeah.
I didn't even read.
It literally just gave you that tip.
Oh my god.
Oh, look at Gretchen!
She's
zoom in!
Gretchen sniffs the bacon and digs in.
H for hide.
H for hide. Anything for you? The name's Avery. I'll be taking care of you today.
I thought you gave him a deeper voice before.
I could do that, yeah.
Whatever you want. Whatever you want.
Isn't bacon bad for dogs? I have to. Okay, you know what? I have to now bring it up. I'm offering your boiled peanuts. You hold out the still dripping bag of bird peanuts. Gretchen sniffs at the spatters of the brine on the table and licks her lips expectantly.
She's so cute! She looks like Otis!
No, thank you. I shouldn't take gifts while I'm on my shift. No one is gonna take my peanuts!
What's the peanuts?
Anything I can get you, though? Stella said she's buying, so I'll have one of everything, please, and thank you. I wish that's a joke. How much is the coffee? I mean, I know she said she's treating.
Maybe order a biscuit and coffee.
Yes. Can I have a biscuit and coffee, please? I heard they were really good. Wink.
Heck yeah.
Wink. Not a wink, but a slurp.
They're so cute!
Okay. Best in the country. Or the county. Probably also the country. Avery pours the fragrant brew into the empty mug in front of you. They linger after pouring your coffee, turning to you nervously. Oh, and I'm sorry for your loss. Before you have a chance to respond, they're gone.
I didn't even know. Glad you took my advice with the biscuit. You won't regret it.
Just look at that. Look at that little pug.
I love her so much. Her tongue's on the opposite side of Otis.
So she's not like Otis.
See, that's how you can tell them apart.
Yeah.
So I was looking at our boy. You know, if you ever want to get rid of those peanuts, there's a trash can right by the door.
No, I'm offering it to somebody by the end of this episode, even if it kills me. There's also always my mouth if you ever find yourself looking for an alternate receptacle.
Alternative.
And what did I say?
I don't know. I didn't hear that.
I said an alternate.
Okay, that was fine too.
An alternative receptacle.
Anyways, the funeral's not till Sunday, right? That gives you quite a bit of time to slum around town. I'm trying to think if there are any cool events going on this week. There's always the reading adventure at the library, which is supposed to be for little kids, but I do it every month anyway. Oh, and I'm pretty sure Avery's throwing a party Saturday night, so that's a fun thing to look forward to. And there's the weekly Sunday potluck. That should be right after the funeral too, so it'll be a special occasion.
Is the potluck like a church thing? Sounds neat. Maybe I'll check out some of these out. I'm not gonna lie, none of that is really striking my fancy. I'll say sounds neat. Maybe I'll check some of these things out.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what?
Does the potluck like a church thing?
I don't know if that's gonna like dig in. That's not exploring anything. So
you're right.
Would it be weird for me to come if I'm not a member?
No. The Sunday thing is coincidental. It's actually hosted by the library.
Cool.
Not too many people go to church around here, if I'm being honest.
Isn't this like the rural South? Hell yeah, religion sucks! Okay, let's not throw that out right now.
I get that or something like that.
I'll say I get that. I'm not the church-going persuasion myself. I'm not for the church-going persuasion myself.
Same for me. Whatever feeling some folks get in church, I think that must be the feeling I get when I look up at the sky on a night hike. That feeling of peace and wholeness. But that's not to say we're a town of heathens or anything like that. There are plenty of God-fearing folks around. They just aren't fans of the church. Well, the building's okay, but the pastor's another story. There's just something a little off about that guy. A little creepy. You'll get what I mean if you ever meet him. Ooh, I feel
What does
like
that
that's
mean?
foreshadowing.
That's probably for a chapter 7.
Future chapter? And unfortunately, you probably will. Anyway, those are all the big events I could think of. As for the day-to-day, any idea how you want to kill time for the rest of the week?
Hang out with you and marry you.
Ooh.
By the end of the week.
Moving too fast.
Too fast? Okay, you want to go on a date?
Some people prefer to have like a bazillion years between meeting and marriage.
Okay.
Which is really weird because, like, you're gonna spend all that time with them anyway. Why marry at the end?
Okay. What's your angle here? Ooh. I like that. I like that. You know what? I'm going to say that. What's your angle?
My angle? I would never have an angle.
Street smart. She definitely has an angle.
Okay, so my job means I spend a lot of time in the woods with the camera. And it's always better when someone else is there, too.
Before Stella can finish, Avery returns biscuit in tow. Is there nothing else coming for me? Gosh, if I had known that my plate of bacon would be my main and only course, I would have waited before digging in.
Oh, she's so cute.
Let's just enjoy that one more time.
That face.
Here's your biscuit. Winnie says it's on the house. She sends her condolences. Thanks a lot, it looks great. You didn't have to do that. What do I look like, a charity case? Chow down. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Thanks, Avery, it looks great. You pick up the biscuit, it's delicate and fluffy. It nearly crumbles at your touch. Buttery warmth emanates from its surface. That sounds really good.
Sounds like a good biscuit.
You take a bite. It melts in your mouth as if it was nothing but butter suspended in a thin matrix of dough.
Oh.
Truly, this is a perfect biscuit.
Oh.
Whoa. I've had better. This is the best biscuit I've ever had, but that's not saying much. I'll just say whoa. Whoa, this is really good biscuit. Wow.
I'm so glad you like it.
Avery lingers at the table for a moment. So, has Stella mentioned she's famous?
Oh, Avery, I'm not famous.
You're the only person I know who's been on the news. If that's not famous, then I don't know what is.
Is he suddenly...
I don't know, honey. I haven't figured out him yet. Or them. I haven't figured out them. Stella's size.
I'm a YouTuber.
I've been there.
What do you do now, Chris?
I'm a YouTuber. Wait, what? What kind of videos do you do? Wow, that's rad. Oh, okay. How does that make you money? It doesn't. You and everyone else? Or you and everyone else? That hits home. What kind of videos do you do? She hunts cryptids. You should really check out her channel, Grumble the Fourth. It's amazing. I think the best video to start with would be the river one. You know, the controversial one. Just throw out the controversial one immediately.
Oh yeah, the Catawba River Runner. I didn't expect much out of the footage at the time, but it really wound up doing numbers. So the River Runner is a cryptid that's only known from a single sighting. 2 Boy Scouts thought they saw something big and weird in the Catawba River. And that's all I had to go on. But then I wound up catching this on camera.
Stella pulls out her phone and shows you a clip of something in a river. Oh wait, that's you.
Some folks said it was a beaver, but if that was the case, it'd be at least twice the size of any beaver I've seen. I also had people saying it was a dog or even a capybara that must have escaped from a local wildlife sanctuary.
It was a mountain lion. I could smell its stink from miles away. Oh wait, that's you.
I'm still not sure what it was, and I'm the one who saw the thing with my own 2 eyes.
It's a mountain lion. Gretchen thinks it's a mountain lion. Oh yeah, we can just throw that out.
Yeah.
I kind of want to throw that out. That's an honest to God cryptid there. Oh yeah, totally a dog. Or wait, a beaver? Hold on. Whatever it is, you should leave it alone. I don't believe in cryptids. Remain silent. I want to throw this out. I like using this. Yeah. Gretchen thinks I'll say Gretchen.
Do Gretchen.
We decided to share Gretchen's insight with Stella and Avery. Gretchen seems to think it's a mountain lion.
Haha, very funny. You might have gotten me earlier, but I'm on to you. You're not going to trick me into thinking you can talk to my dog. As for your theory... No way. It is absolutely not a mountain lion. There are no mountain lions this far east.
I mean, even she says, I mean, look at that.
Look at Gretchen! Oh my god, I love her. I did a whole video on the Appalachian mountain lion myth and found Jack squat. And there's no reason one would be swimming in the river like this. They're not fans of water. And the body is too long. No way.
Wink. Personally, I'm a fan of the capybara theory. There's always people keeping those things as exotic pets. Kind of a sewer gator type situation.
Yeah, exactly. Some exotic pet owner set it free, and now it will forever roam the Catawba of confusing Boy Scouts and YouTube commenters for years to come. So, speaking of things to do around town, I was actually planning on filming this week's video tonight. I was wondering if maybe you'd want to come along.
We just appreciate
Oh
Gretchen
God,
just being
Gretchen!
like, I'm out of food.
Gretchen!
What do I do?
It's a pretty easy one this week. We wouldn't even have to camp anywhere. I'm gonna go after the...
Wait, no spoilers. I should probably get back to it instead of standing around chatting with friends. Anyway, see you all around.
Now that the coast is clear, I'm going after Skunk Ape.
Interesting. Tell me more. Ew, stinky. Is that just worse Bigfoot? I'll just say that.
It's definitely one of the lesser ape-type cryptids, and one of the smellier, according to some sources. They say you should be able to smell it before you see it. I don't know about you, but I find the idea of discovering something previously unknown to be excitement enough, even if it's just worse Bigfoot. Most skunk ape sightings are from Florida, but while I was doing research for last week's video, I came across a report where a lady from a town over claimed to have seen one on her deck, playing tug-of-war with her dog. And as I leave no stone unturned, I decided it was worth investigating. So, what do you say? Want to tag along? Hold the camera for me while I narrate against a darkening sky, that sort of thing.
Talk to animals. That depends. Are you going to be there, Gretchen? I want to do that. Oh, naturally. I wouldn't want any misfortune to befall my beloved Stella. I must stay by her side, through thick and thin, however odd her passions may be.
Oh, of course! It's actually been a while since I've had anyone but Gretchen out there with me.
Say no more. I'm in. Son of a bitch, I'm in.
This is gonna be a lot of fun. I actually started the channel with a couple buddies of mine back in middle school, so it'll kind of be like a blast from the past. I miss those two. Their videos were terrible. You know, that gets me thinking. I wonder if they'd be down to come along with us. Get the old gang back together. I guess Kanika has to close out the general store tonight, so I'm pretty sure she's a no-go.
Oh, we'll see her later.
But Reese, I think there's a decent chance we could get him to come out of his cave if he's up for it. Do you mind if I make a quick call?
Sure. Stella pulls out her phone, dials it, waiting while it rings.
Reese, dude, what's up? Feel like it's been forever. Aw, man, I'm sorry to hear that. Do you want me to come by, or...? Okay, if you're really sure. But if you change your mind... Oh, I was just calling to ask if you wanted to come out to the woods tonight. I met somebody cool in town today. They're Tabitha's cousin. I know. Yeah, I'm just here for the week. Anyway, we're going out to look for Skunk Ape. We could take the easier trails if that would help. Dang, man, that sounds awful. I hope you take it easy tonight. I'll swing by sometime this week and we can have a more low-key hang. How's that? Yeah, I'll bring him. Talk to you soon. Bye, bud.
So that was a no?
Sounds like a no.
Reese, there's always been something off about that boy. I never liked the smell of him.
Interesting. Looks like it's just you and me, pal.
Did he ask ask you to bring me to his house? Why?
He's excited to meet you, of course.
Oh, I did it again. Sorry.
I think you'll find most folks in town are.
Is he okay?
He's not feeling well, that's all. He's had a lot going on in the past, 10 years or so. But I feel like it's gotten a lot worse recently. I can't remember the last time I saw him leave his house. Oh well, it's not my place to talk about, really. I just got a little excited thinking about having him along again. He's hilarious. You'd love him.
Maybe next chapter. Or chapter after that.
Chapter 4.
We'll see.
We should swing by his place sometime this week.
That'd be nice. Haven't I met enough people already? I'll just say that'd be nice.
That'd be nice.
I'd like to meet your friends.
Love.
I'd love to meet your friends.
Awesome. I'll make it happen. He's definitely the trickier one to meet. Kanika is much easier to track down since she's at the general store basically every day. But friendship can wait. We've got a skunk ape to hunt.
Straight there, let's go.
So we should probably head out if we want to make it up the mountain before it's too dark. Come on, let's blow this popsicle stand.
You mean this biscuit stand?
Pretty much.
You pause before getting up. Maybe it's time to make a good first impression. Leave a tip. Leave a generous tip. You can't afford to leave a tip. Don't leave a tip. You didn't even spend any money. I'll leave a tip. You reach into your pockets and pull out a single crumpled dollar bill and a quarter. As long as you don't get sick of peanut butter and jelly, your meals will be free while you're here. Share the wealth while you've got it. You think to yourself. You leave the money on the table and follow Stella out the diner. That was nice.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that.
Hey.
Can I just appreciate that real quick? Oh my god.
What a beautiful view.
I feel like
That's definitely a hollow, isn't it?
yeah, I feel like they did update this stuff because you could see, I mean, look, there's our, I don't remember.
Wow, we're way up there.
Yeah, we're up that steep mountain. It hadn't been very cold when you first arrived in town, but as the sun dips closer and closer to the horizon, a chill descends upon the hollow, and you see your situation with renewed clarity. You're in a new place, far from civilization, and the people you know, following someone you just met into a dark forest in search of monsters. You feel more alive than you felt in years. Strangely calm, tense, unsettled, nothing. More alive than you felt in years!
Yeah, I would.
Feel alive. The fall breeze passing through the leaves, the orange hue of the setting sun, painting the horizon, the promise of the excitement ahead. I was about to say excrement for some reason. I mean, there could be poop in there. You never know. We're going into the forest.
Right.
It's been a while since you felt this in the moment, this present. The world around you feels almost magical. Were a mythical creature to actually manifest in front of you, it would fit perfectly in this world.
Gotta love this brisk fall weather. This past summer was the hottest on record, since last year at least. You know how it is these days, each summer is the hottest yet until the next summer, which always finds a way to be much worse. It's just nice to feel a chill in the air and see the leaves change like normalcy is restored, if only for a moment. Sorry if that was a bit of a bummer. We should talk about something more fun, like skunk apes.
Are you really expecting to find anything out here? Do you ever hunt things that aren't cryptids? You know, like ghosts, demons, werewolves, that sort of thing? I like that one.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I used to go after all sorts of spooky stuff. I never had much luck though, especially when it came to ghosts. Back when I first started doing solo videos, I'd go into all sorts of old abandoned buildings hoping I'd stumble across some sort of activity. But nothing ever happened. It was always just me and my camera in an old house getting worked up over a gust of wind or a creaky floorboard. When all's said and done, I've just been a lot luckier with cryptids. I want to believe in ghosts so bad, and I can't rule out the possibility that there really are true hauntings out there. But if there are, I sure as heck haven't seen any myself. Werewolves, I kinda lump in with cryptids. I'd be shocked if there actually were people out there who turned into animals, but werewolf lore lines up pretty well with the great beast genre of cryptids. As for demons, I don't know. I honestly don't even want to consider the possibility that they exist, because if they really are out there, a lot of folks are doomed to an eternity of flames.
I keep doing that button, sorry.
No worries. So let's hope all of that's junk bunk, am I right?
Junk bunk.
Junk bunk. I read that wrong.
What about aliens? She's like, honestly.
I like that.
What about aliens?
Don't even get me started! Did you see those UFO videos the government declassified? Aliens are definitely real, and they have absolutely visited Earth. I believe in aliens way more than I believe in cryptids.
Same. Because there's actually evidence. Evidence. Hell, I mean, at this point, government has actually literally have said there are UFOs.
Yeah, UFOs
Which
exist.
is like, well,
but
duh.
it doesn't necessarily mean that they are, like, alien, like, from outer space flying objects.
Yeah, I mean, their wording is not saying
UFO is just unidentified flying object.
Yes, I'm not saying I'm saying that whatever that we've seen, the government has confirmed that.
Yeah,
So
I totally believe in UFOs, but aliens are still up in the air for me.
all right. I adore my darling Stella, but she gets the strangest ideas in her head these days. Ever since her parents went away, she's been more and more foolhardy with all their critter nonsense.
You don't see me hunting aliens out here because we know they're real.
Heck yes, aliens are real. I'm skeptical. I'm saying they're real. See, that's just what the government wants you to think. Alright, I'm gonna say they're real.
Yeah.
They are real.
Nice, I knew we had a connection. I know somebody who knows somebody who heard a story from this trucker in Fayetteville. His truck stopped in the middle of the road, just shut down completely, even though he had a full tank of gas.
Once I knew this guy, who knew this guy, who knew this guy, who knew this guy, who knew this guy.
And suddenly, it looked like daylight outside. He could see cows out in the fields, birds in the sky. Then the metallic, egg thing appeared, floating in front of his truck. He passed out, and when he woke up, he was missing one of his pinkies. It was like it had never even been there. It was just smooth skin where a pinky should be. I know it's a secondhand source, but there's plenty more like it, and if they are true...
I'm convinced. Makes sense to me.
For sure. And even if this one's hogwash, there's a lot of evidence out there.
Are you really expecting to find anything out here? Has anything bad ever happened on these hikes? What is the weirdest thing you've seen out here other than cryptids?
I like that one. Oh gosh, that's a good one. Let me think. Well, there's always the deer I saw stealing baby birds out of a nest and eating them. That was pretty messed up. That is messed up.
Yeah.
But I think most people know about that these days. I've seen tons of videos of other deer doing it. So I'm not sure if it counts as weird anymore. Oh. Tetanus lake? Tetanus lake.
Yep.
That's definitely the weirdest. It's a 5-foot deep, 30-foot wide pile of old cans and bottles and assorted garbage with grass and trees growing on it, so you could barely tell it was there until you stepped on it. It was practically solid ground with how much it had been compressed, but you could still fall through if you weren't careful, hence the name. Better be up on your shots if you want to mess around there. It's all stuff from the 50s too, which is super neat. I salvaged a few bottles that I keep on my dresser as a little souvenir.
Aw. I'm just gonna say let's move on.
Nah.
Let's move on.
Did you hear that?
No. Actually, I did, yes.
I did.
Oh, calm down, Gretchen, you old mutt. Oh, Duke, you rascal.
Sorry. Phew! Sorry for getting spooked, Duke. I thought you were...
Some creature of darkness? Nah, girlie, just old Duke. Now, what the hells are you looking for way out here?
Skunk ape.
Sorry I asked. And who's this you've suckered into coming with you? Wait a tick, you aren't... Is that...
Yep.
I see. Welcome to the Holler. My condolences. We'll keep you in my prayers. Another stranger, another opportunity for a salty introduction.
Maybe you want some boiled peanuts?
Yes! You hold out the slippery bag in front of Duke. It's grown quite fragrant since you first put it in your rucksack, like the scent of old beer. But you're pretty sure that's what it's supposed to smell like. I love Stella with her fucking eyes rolled, like, oh my god, here we go again. Boiled peanuts? For your backpack? Nah, I think I'm all set, thank you. Now both of y'all head back on to town, you hear? It's best you steer well of this, area.
Steer well clear of this area tonight.
I'm out dealing with my own critter, and it won't be too appreciated. A couple fools with a camera scare away the more sensitive wildlife.
What are you hunting tonight?
Something
tall and hairy?
Something
musky? You see anything like that recently?
I love her like, huh?
She has her camera out.
Wouldn't you like to know? You never could stay in your business, Stella. Richmond, put that damn camera down.
Aw, come on, Duke. Maybe I can help out. I'm pretty good at tracking. You know I learned from the best.
That you did. But I have yet to see a shred of proof that you listen to any of it. The way you tromp around the woods at night yelling about chunkabungas or what have you. Chunkabungas. Something's been getting at my chickens. I've lost 3 this week and can't afford to lose many more than that.
Huh. I wonder if skunk ape has the taste for chicken.
Now see, this is why I don't come to you about these things. It ain't no skunk ape, whatever the hell that is. I know exactly what this is, but I know you won't believe me if I tell you.
Oh, Duke, you don't think it's...
I do, actually. It's those damn mountain lions. They're out there, Stella. I don't care what your little investigation turned up. You haven't been out in these woods as long as I have. Those sons of bitches are sneaky. Of course you wouldn't find any in one night of tracking. And I know for a fact that what's been getting at my chickens. It couldn't be anything else.
I'm telling you, man, mountain lions are extinct in these parts. There hasn't been an actual sighting since the 1990s, and even those were iffy.
It's true. There are mountain lions out here sure as sin. They pee all over the best trees. I can't believe you go out there on your YouTube saying some river monster spotted by a couple school-age Boy Scouts has been 100% confirmed. Yet Appalachian cougars are some kind of far-fetched fantasy made up by geezers like me.
He's salty.
You made me look like a fool. I read those comments people were posting on your YouTube or your video.
I'm sorry, Duke. I didn't mean to sick anybody on you. I just don't think it's plausible.
You'll eat those words when I come carrying a mountain lion corpse out in these woods at dawn. And if you two don't want a face full of buckshot, I suggest you run home and stay out of the woods tonight. Street smart lie. Okay, we'll go home. But we were here first. What? If you find a mountain lion, don't kill it. Right on, dude. Kill the mountain lion. Can't you just buy more chickens? Okay, let's go. Don't butt in. This is between Duke and Stella. I want to use this.
Alright, street smart.
Okay, we'll go home.
What?
Good. I'm glad you got some sense. Stella needs somebody like that around.
But I've gotta film tonight. The video needs to be out by tomorrow evening so I keep on schedule. If I miss an update, I might lose my new sponsor, and who knows what that'll mean for my career.
No, Stella. We should... Oh, wait, sorry. No, Stella. Ugh, sorry, I had to find my voice. No, Stella, we should leave. We should leave, and we shouldn't come back. You turn and wink at Stella as subtly as you can. She immediately picks up what you're putting down.
Alright, Duke. Maybe you've got a point. Come on, Grumble the Fourth, let's go back to town. Maybe my viewers won't be too angry with me.
Glad to hear you're finally seeing some sense, Stella. You two run along now and stay safe. I was about to say stray safe. Well played, Grimble. Oh wait, that's you.
Well played, Grimble the Fourth. Really threw him off the trail by pretending we're going back to town. Now come on, I know how we can loop around without him noticing.
I'm doing what he says and going home. See you around! There's no way I'm running around in the woods at night. There's a guy with a shotgun out there. Bye! Can we actually go back to town, though? I'm just gonna follow her.
Yeah, you don't want to be like, yeah, we should have followed him. I don't know. Follow Stella.
Let's do that. I forgot that one. Yeah, we should have followed him. Sorry if it was a bit much, but I wanted to seem convincing.
You did great. He'll never suspect a thing. And you don't have to worry about him finding us out here either. I've gone out tracking with Duke before. The man sounds like a truck crashing through the trees when he walks. Even if we do cross paths, we'll hear him long before he catches wind of us. The trail's just up this way. Let's go.
Go on an adventure with your new friend.
Alright, this looks like a good shot. Mind holding the camera?
She hands you the camera and takes position. Oh, damn. Can I just appreciate that? Oh my god.
As night falls, my new assistant, the mysterious Grumble the Fourth, and I find ourselves on a high hill in the Blue Ridge Mountains, where we'll begin our hunt for the elusive, yet pungent skunk ape. Though mostly encountered in Florida, this possible relative of Bigfoot has been spotted all along the southern edge of the United States, including right in this very county. Here's hoping we get a glimpse tonight. We'll check back once we're on the trail. Until then, stay searching, Stellars.
Oh, she calls them stellars.
That's cute.
Like we do grumbles.
Yeah, we got our grumbles. And keep digging. Oh.
And keep digging, Gretches. Like
That's cute. I can take that camera off your hands for now. We'll be able to start the tracking scenes once the sun sets all the way. In the meantime, we get to take in all this gorgeous scenery.
It's breathtaking. It's hard to take it all in with all the danger. Being this far away from civilization stresses me out. I've seen better. Not a fan of bugs. Quietly looks into Stella. Ooh.
Oh, no, not yet.
Wait, well, why can't I look at Stella's eyes?
I guess you can, but I like that top option.
But I want to look at her.
It's breathtaking.
But it's like all this gorgeous scenery. I'm taking in her. She's gorgeous.
Okay, you do you. This is your planter.
No. Okay, well we gotta find a.
Either it's breathtaking or your eye thing.
I really like this one.
Compliment her teeth.
Okay, I'll do that because apparently that's how you get a woman to just marry you.
Compliment her teeth.
Yeah. You quietly look into Stella's eyes. Your gazes meet, and the two of you enjoy a brief moment of comfortable silence. Gretchen's like, "What's going on?" Only for it to be pierced by a loud percussive snort. Was that you? Oh no, Skunk Ape has found us. It's Duke, back with his shotgun. Run. Death has come for me at last. Goodbye, cruel world. You could just play it off. So dramatic. Oh no, Skunk Ape has found us. I'll say that one.
All right.
Oh god, it's found us. Now it is we who are the hunted.
Ha! I wish. That's just the sound of That's just the sound deer make when they want to warn the rest of their herd about big, scary predators like us. Let's check it out.
Skunk Ape!
Time to get traumatized.
As you and Stella hear the footfalls of animals retreating into the woods, she reaches for her flashlight. Can you hear the sweet whispers of the new growth? Oh god. Can we just... Oh my goodness gracious.
There's our growths, alright.
A single deer remains behind, staring down the beam of light while Gretchen whines and pulls at her harness. The acorn becomes the oak, becomes the rich rot that swaddles the acorn. The cycle that is stretched is not the cycle that is broken. A deer, and there is something uncouthly fake and vile to its odors. Let me at him! How dare he infringe upon my dearest Stella's personal space? Let me at him! Oops. Let me at him! Your souring husk will feed the coming world. This is good. And then it's gone. That was... oof.
Jeez, Gretchen, calm down. You're gonna hurt yourself.
Oh my, it seems I was consumed by a blindless rage. How very unladely... What? What?
Blinding.
What did I say?
Blindless.
I was consumed by... I'll just start over. Oh my, it seems I was consumed by a blinding rage. How very unladylike. What must you think of me?
She cannot handle deer.
No, none of our dogs can.
None of our dogs can handle any animals, honestly.
Yep.
When she gets like this, I usually have to pick her up and hold her. She has a bad habit of slipping her harness when she wants to go after something. You're too much of a potato, and they don't make harnesses to fit potatoes, do they?
Agreed.
Yeah.
I think that deer was threatening us. I'm gonna probably do that one. Never too late to turn back. Well, that got my heart rate up. I'm ready for the hunt. I'm ready for the hunt. I'm gonna say that one. I think that deer was threatening us or warning us.
I think it was just sick. That thing on his face, I bet it was an abscess, maybe a tumor. It's not like wild animals can get those taken care of, so they just get bigger and bigger. Poor thing. But there's not much we can do about it.
What do you think? Why did you bring Gretchen with you? Well, that got my heart rate up. I'm ready for the hunt. I actually want to say
I
this
like
one.
that one.
I'm ready for the hunt.
Same for me. How about we take a quick snack break to fuel up? Then we get right into the night's activities.
Nice. Come on,
Ooh.
where's boiled peanuts?
You can put that in the pot.
As you settle down the rest, Stella breaks open a bag of assorted snacks.
I want the dried fruit.
Take the trail mix, extra M&Ms. Extra M&Ms. You know what? I love trail
Can't you
mix.
just like take a little bit of everything?
No, I cannot.
Damn, what
can
sounds
only-
good to you?
I like the extra M&Ms.
Alright, that's probably the best option
You grab the trail mix.
for energy. Classic choice. It never fails to satisfy. I like to mix my own to make sure it has the best stuff. Mostly M&Ms. And I left out the raisins. No one likes those anyway.
That's true.
I like raisins. Am I the weird one?
No.
He's looking at me funny.
Anyway.
Oh, I love your
I
gadget.
just gotta enjoy that for a minute.
Looks like Otis.
And Stella looks beautiful.
Yeah.
So beautiful. You and Stella settle down on an overlook, snacks in hand, as the quiet sounds of the evening wildlife wash over you. You see that eyes over there in the corner?
Oh my god.
Do you notice that?
I do now.
Gretchen gnaws a stick, distracted for the time being.
So, tell me what it's like in Hamstershire.
Yeah, I forgot we named that.
Do you have a house? An apartment? Do you live with family, roommates, pets? Tell me what it's like to be Grumble the Fourth.
Well, let me tell you. I live alone in a dingy studio apartment. I live in a closet in a house with 10 roommates.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
I live in a doorless basement that floods whenever it rains. I live in an apartment with a difficult
That
roommate.
sounds even worse.
I live in a 12 by 12 shed in someone's yard.
That's not wrong.
I think that's the one we chose. I live in an internet cafe. I think we did the shed one.
I think we did, but what do we want to say this time?
Let me ask her what she wants to know. I'm interested.
Huh.
What do you want to know?
Why wouldn't I want to know? I lived in this town my whole life.
Alright, well...
So what are our
God.
options?
So I know we did the shed last time, I think.
Well, we can either do the shed or alone in a dingy studio.
I like
apartment.
dingy studio apartment.
Yeah.
Like, we have the option to, like... I'm hoping... And I don't know how the rest of the story is going to go, but I'm hoping maybe this, like, will make us like, oh, we could just abandon this lifestyle.
right?
Move into...
Move into Stella or something.
Yes, and marry
Yeah, we're lonely. We need her company.
in a ring. I'll put a ring on it.
Do it.
I live alone in a dingy studio apartment. And I hate it.
It's a mixed bag. I don't know.
If I hate it, that means it's a mixed bag. At first, it was kind of nice to finally have a space that was just mine, but now it feels cramped. It's like I'm stuck in a closet alone and no one can come let me out because I chose this for myself. And as far as they know, I'm happy being there. The lights flicker, the toilet is constantly getting backed up because the landlady upstairs keeps flushing her cat's litter.
Oh no.
Wow. It smells like cigarettes for some reason. It's home to an extremely durable population of roaches.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah. But I guess it's home. Do what I can to spruce up the place. I got a plant. You know how they say living things are supposed to brighten up a room.
When you put it like that, I wonder if staying in that old mansion is a step up or a step down for you. Maybe just a step sideways. Have you tried looking for a different place or maybe finding a roommate? There's gotta be something better out there for you.
You know, with dog.
You go work it. Let it cook.
Okay, I'll let it cook. I'll let it cook. I've had enough bad roommates for a lifetime, and this is cheap. I've been saving up for something better. I like that.
Yeah.
Like that. Oh, I hear you. I've been saving up for something better.
Oh yeah? So, what do you do for a living?
Build programmatic ads for a company nobody's ever heard of. I sell arts and crafts on Etsy.
I don't know if I should feel happy or attacked.
I'm a first-year associate at a big law firm. I'm a streamer. I'm a student. I'm a teacher. I'm in the service industry. I'd rather not say. Remain silent. I like streamer.
And I like Etsy.
And I like the Etsy one. I think we did the Etsy one last time.
I thought we did streamer, and she was like, "Oh, someone after my own heart."
God, I like streamer or crafts on Etsy.
Right.
I feel like
Since this is mostly you here, you could say streamer.
I kind of like the Etsy thing.
Alright, then do the Etsy thing.
I have an Etsy store where I sell assorted arts and crafts. Sometimes I'll do commissions. Sometimes I'll just sort of find something on the street and fix it up with a quirky. I remember this.
I don't.
I remember this.
Fine, go back to the streamer.
Nope, too
You
late.
saved.
Like giving something like a mustache or painting it looks like a bee. You gonna read?
No.
Are you just gonna be?
Go to the streamer.
No.
Load the save. Go
What?
to the streamer.
Stop.
Look, go back, and then if you don't like it, we could just go back to the save.
I'm actually a streamer. Yeah.
Alright, does that sound familiar to you?
Fine, whatever.
No. Yeah, stick with the streamer. You're a fool.
I have an Etsy store where I sell assorted arts and crafts. Sometimes I do commissions. Sometimes I just sort of find something on the street and fix it up on a quirky design. Like giving something a mustache or painting to make it look like a bee.
Oh, so you're an artist and you upcycle. Nice.
I kind of wish you were a streamer. No, I'm just joking! I'm just joking! Stop it!
Go to the fucking streamer.
No, come on. I really love what I do. Most people I meet tend to raise their eyebrows when I tell them what I do. But you know what? I love it. It might not be much, but it's empowering to feel like I'm taking control of my own destiny.
Believe me, I can relate. Jerk. I don't think I'd give up on what I do for a living.
She's smart. A crisp breeze passes over you. You can't help but feel but shake the feeling that you're being watched. Yeah! Right there!
Yep.
You guys are looking, right?
Clocked it. What? Look at Gretchen.
You can scan the... Oh, it's gone now! Oh, it's gone!
It is.
You can scan the tree line, but whatever might be out there is nowhere to be seen. I think we're being watched. I'm saying that. It might be... Oh, wait,
It might be Skunk Ape. Do your best to pretend it isn't watching us. We don't want to scare it off.
What about you? What's your story? Are you a streamer?
Gretchen and I live in a little house just outside town. It's actually the house I grew up in, so it has a lot of pleasant memories attached to it, and I'm glad I could keep it in the family. My great-great-grandfather built that house, and he must have done a great job because it's just as sturdy as it's ever been.
I gather your parents aren't exactly around anymore?
Oh, so do you live alone? I mean, you can do straight
I mean, I don't think that's rude. You're just gathering the information here, you know?
Alright, yeah.
I gather your parents aren't exactly around anymore?
Yep, you got it. They died a few years back. But it's okay, I've done my mourning. Life goes on, and we still get to live in our beautiful family home, just me and Gretchen. It could be a lot worse.
What were they like? Oh my god, I want to say that.
Yeah.
Did you get along?
They were amazing. Two of the nicest people you'd ever meet. Interesting, too. My dad was a bit of a regional legend among hunters and trappers. He was always out in the woods,
Damn it, sorry.
on the trail of something, and we certainly had some interesting dinners because of him. He had to learn how to fend for himself since his family didn't have much growing up. He always made sure I had food, and that I knew how to get it if I ever found myself too far from a grocery store. I could make us a pretty good salad with just what's in this clearing if I had to, though it wouldn't exactly taste great. My mom was the local vet, the lady all the farms in the county knew to call if their animals were in need of something. Even the smallest mouse would get the proper care in her hands. I'm sure she's most of the reason Gretchen here is one of the oldest dogs I've ever met. So yeah, those were my parents.
My mom died pretty recently, so I get it. It's alright if you ever need to talk about things. I guess we're both members of the Dead Moms Club.
Yeah, you're just trying to bring that up, aren't you?
Are you sure you don't want some boiled peanuts? Should I bring that up?
What's the top one?
I'm sorry for your loss. I didn't know what else to say. I'm just so sorry. But I asked. I explored.
Yeah, you're right. Why don't you do my mom? Yeah.
Okay. My mom died pretty recently, so I get it. It's alright if you ever need to talk about things.
Aw, thanks, Grumble the Fourth. That's really sweet of you. How are you holding up?
Terrible, to be honest. I was glad to see her go. Wow.
Dang.
Unless that was like a pain, like she was suffering. I don't feel much about it. I'd rather not talk about it, sorry.
That'd be stupid. You just said she could talk to you and then you refuse to talk. You can say, I'm okay, hang in there, or something like that.
I'm hanging in there. It was a long time ago. It was a long time coming, so it wasn't a surprise. I'm kind of coming to terms with it.
Kind of come to terms with it.
By the time it actually happened. It's not all bad. She doesn't have to be in pain anymore. That's a relief. The hospital bills are another story, though.
I can't even imagine how bad that must be. It's just salt in the wound at that point.
Yep. My stars, what was that?
It's showtime.
Yeah, oh, I love that. It's showtime. Jesus Christ! Skunk Ape! Please tell me that was a raccoon. I'm just gonna say that one. Or something.
Or something, yeah. Whatever made that sound, I've never heard anything like it. And it's close. Here, watch Gretchen for a moment while I check this out.
You and Stella inch towards the tree line, and she shines her flashlight into the woods. Do stay close, Grumble the Fourth. I wouldn't want... Grimble the Fourth? We both been saying that. Grimble the Fourth, I wouldn't want any harm to befall you. I see it. I see it. It's sweet and kind. A bed of flowers, a nice wind, a gentle gardener.
Maybe Duke's birds weren't eaten after all.
Oh, fuck. What the? I grabbed it. Something grabbed it.
What the hell is that? Hold on, I gotta play that back. Holy shit. I'm guessing it must be maybe 2-3 feet tall. Doesn't look hairy either, so I think we can rule out Skunk Ape. But whatever it is, it has one of Duke's chickens. It looks like it's headed north. Let's go after it.
Oh. I was on board with this whole thing, but now that we found something. What have you got me into? Right behind you. You follow Stella as she sprints into the unknown. Gretchen excitingly pulling you along by her leash. Let's just look. Look at that.
She's so good.
Uh-oh. Stella? Oh, she tripped over the chicken. Stella! Stella!
Ow!
Oh god, the monster's got you. We're gonna die out here! And here I thought you were supposed to be the hardened mountain girl. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm alright. I just tripped on something weird.
Just like my Stella to get overly excited and lose track of herself. Look at that dog.
She's adorable. Oh no, that poor thing. It must have been one of Duke's.
A new beginning. I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm going home.
It's fucked up. Oh Jesus, it's still alive. I guess we have to roll the camera.
I keep forgetting. Oh, well, I'm not forgetting, but like we're actually hearing its voice and she's not.
Yeah.
Because we have the animal perk.
Right.
So that's so interesting.
Ahem. It seems we found one of Duke's chickens, folks, and she's not looking good. I'm hesitant to speculate, but she definitely seems to have some sort of growth under her skin. Could be a tumor, could be something else. Either way, I don't think there's much that can be done for her at this point. Jeez, I hope I don't get demonetized for this one. Wait, do you hear that?
Oh, wait. I know that smell. That's old Duke. Stella, I swear to God, didn't I tell you to go home? Birdie? Birdie? Oh no, what happened to you, sweetheart?
Duke, we just found her like this. I think there's something seriously wrong with her.
She smells terrible. Nothing like an animal at all. She's just like that deer. I can barely even smell the woods anymore. It's all that uncanny plastic stench. Uncanny. I don't know what the fuck I just said. What did I say?
Uncanny?
Uncanny? Jesus H. Christ. Street smart and talk to animals. All these animals tonight have been saying some real crazy shit. Okay, I don't think I need to. I don't think I should pull that up right now. The animals tonight have been saying some weird things to me. Okay, I don't know if I should say that because I don't think Duke's gonna believe me.
Right.
There's something really wrong with all the animals we've seen tonight. We saw the thing that got a hold of her. We can tell Duke that.
Alright. Yeah, it's just an explore option. We can go ahead and say that.
Yeah, let's just say...
We saw the thing that got a hold of her.
We saw the thing that got a hold of her.
Got it on camera, too. I don't know what it is yet. A gnome or something?
You know, there ain't no such thing. It's not of this world, that is for certain. What a disgusting thing it was. Unappetizing in every sense of the word. Alright, Duke, I don't think it's a mountain lion that's been getting at your chickens.
Should we examine the chicken?
Yeah, let's examine the chicken. You stoop down to look at the chicken.
Oh, don't let Gretchen get too close. She'll try to take a bite if you don't stop her.
I would never. Something about this bird doesn't smell right. You hold Gretchen's leash close to your chest. She squirms against her harness. Explore the head. Jeez. Its poor little chicken eyes look up at you, glazed over, but still rolling around in their sockets with unfortunate life. Can't hide from me. I can see you. I can smell you. Sick, sick creature. Examine the wing. The wing is barely still attached, but that seems to be the least of its concern. The old becomes new. I've never flown, but now I soar. Whatever got a hold of her busted up her wing too, little bastard.
Yeah, what a bastard.
Street smart. There was a hesitance in Stella's voice. She doesn't seem the type to intentionally hurt animals, but it's dark out here. Maybe she stepped on it without noticing it was here or there? Explore the growth. Good God, at first you thought it might have been a tumor, but this is something else. The skin is stretched taut, the growth pulsing beneath. She could still get better. Maybe she just needs that thing to pop and she'll be right as rain in a couple days. Happened to me once, and there's not much to as a scar these days. There's not so much as a scar these days.
I don't know. It kind of looks like there's something in there.
Yeah, you can kind of see it.
Yeah, it's incubating something.
Ugh. It smells like it should be buried somewhere deep. My senses scream out that this is an abomination. Oh, Stella, please don't get too close. Can you hear the birth that dwells within me? Can you hear the way it roars and thunders? Street smart, whatever it might be, you better not. You know better than to investigate this lump any closer. You've seen horror movies. Yep. You back away from the chicken, your curiosity eclipsed by your instinct for self-preservation. Alright, Duke, I don't think this is a mountain lion that's been getting at your chickens.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a mountain lion getting at your chickens. Yeah, no shit. In all my years, I have never seen anything like this. As you, Duke, and Stella take stock of the situation, a sound begins to wrap around you, gently at first, barely a whisper. But then a guttural moan, and then another, and another, until suddenly you find yourself surrounded by a chorus of groaning misery. There's something out there, all around us. I can smell it. There are so many of them. Do you guys hear that?
Yes, I hear that.
She starts filming again. Come on, Birdie, let's get you home. As Duke scoops up the injured Birdie, the voices in the trees intensifies. It's like you're all of a sudden suddenly surrounded. The strange sounds coming closer, growing bolder. Do you hear that?
Yeah.
What in the hell is that? Let's just... Oh my gosh. The gardeners come to men and nurture. Let me blossom and sprout. Let me become... You feel a tightening in the leash, pulling at you from behind. Don't step another foot closer or I'll shoot. Don't think I won't. The man hesitates and the thing steps forward, fixing what seems to be its eyes on Birdie, tucked under Duke's arm. Stella, there's another one. The leash is drawn fully taut, and then there's a sudden looseness. Oh shit. Oh no!
Oh my God!
Oh my god! You and Stella turn just in time to see another of the creatures slithering out from the bush.
Oh my god!
Oh wait, what's going on over there? As Duke glances back, everything seems to happen at once, a patter of unnatural feet, and then chaos. Duke grapples with the thing that as it grabs at his shotgun, pushing the barrel out of the way as it grasps for Birdie with oddly jointed limbs, while Stella stares in shocked silence, as if paused, watching as the other creature attempts to wrestle Gretchen into the darkness, her decrepit cries going unheeded. Her desperate cries going unheeded. Shit, get your grubby little hands off my bird. We are...
Gretchen!
Yup. You dive for Gretchen, attempting to snatch her away from the thing's misshapen hands. Oh my god, look at that. Oh my gosh.
They definitely added more, didn't they?
Yeah, I don't remember this.
No.
Oh, Grumble the Fourth, my hero! Oh my god. Did I just look at that? Oh my gosh. Gross.
Was it planning on impregnating her with one of those things?
Must be. Because Gretchen's like, nuh-uh. You manage to grab her, but the creature isn't deterred. It rears back on its hind legs, its mouth opening, whispered tones sliding out alongside something sharp and unnatural. But then, there's a deafening blast of Duke's shotgun, and suddenly it is gone.
Duke?
Blood! Blood, my heavens, I smell blood! Oh. Oh my god!
Shit. Oh my god! Oh my god, what do we do? Okay, first things first, I grab Gretchen. There, step 1 is done. Gretchen is safe. Great. Okay, step 2. What's step 2?
Alright, Stella, we need to get our story straight. Duke had a hunting accident by himself. Do we want to get involved with this? Okay, hey, it's okay. Let's take some deep breaths and collect ourselves. We go after the damn thing. It's what he would want. Revenge! Damn it, Stella. Why didn't you do something? You just stood there filming. What's wrong with you? Okay, I'm not gonna blame her here. Well, Stella, looks like you got that footage you wanted. Happy now? Okay, I'm gonna say let's just take a deep breath. Let's take a deep breath. Collect yourselves.
What do you mean? I'm totally acting calm and rational. Now, step 2 is that we chase after those things and get as much footage as we can. It's the only way anyone will believe us about what happened. We owe it to Duke.
Stella, you froze. If you go after those things, you'll pull that. You pull that and you pull that again. She did freeze. Are you sure this is a good idea? Are you nuts? A man is dead, Stella. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to remember what we did. I know we got more footage, I thought.
Yeah, I think we did.
Yeah, and I don't want her to die.
A good idea?
Yeah, let's ask if it's a good idea. You sure this is a good idea, Stella?
Nope, but we're already in this deep. What's the harm in digging a little deeper?
Then maybe we shouldn't do this. Lead the way, silently follow.
Oh, man.
Well, if we do get more footage, we might be able to clear our name if since we're involved.
Alright, lead the way.
Good to know, lead the way. There are more and more of them, a lot more of them. They leer at you from the trees, no longer hiding as they bellow their warnings out into the night. Oh, goddammit, I did it again. Stella films as she runs, narrating to an invisible audience. Jesus, those are creepy.
We're being, pursued, I think, by these weird things. It seems like they're all riled up from what just happened.
Oh my god. The two of you come to stop at the edge of a clearing.
Okay, we seem to have found a nest, or a crop circle, but of animals. God, that smell!
The air here is flavored with rot, a pervasive stench rising up from the spiral of corpses that pattern the rock. Yeah, it's like look at that, it's like spiraling.
Yeah, Uzumaki.
Uzumaki. And is he coming out of the body?
I think he's putting Birdie there.
Birdie has been placed among them. Oh, I see. Okay. Her body laying still as the creature crouches protectively over her. Stars above! Is this wretched place where they wanted to take me? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh god, there's more of them. As the sound of the dog's disquiet, the creatures flowing out of the woods and surround the clearing. The creatures flow out of the woods. I don't know what I just said. Dead eyes peer out from pale, doughy faces watching the two of you and the small, terrified dog. Should we try to get Birdie? I don't think we should. Do you think they're friendly?
We need to leave.
Got enough footage yet? Blubber incoherently to express your fear and desire to leave.
We need to leave.
Yeah, we need to leave. We need to leave.
Yes, I think I have enough footage now.
The two of you take a few steps back from the clearing and then turn and start running together. Back through the woods, driven by a deep animal instinct to get away from whatever these things are.
They're everywhere. God, how many of these things are there?
They reach out to you from between the bushes and tree branches, grasping for anything they can get a hold of. Their howls filling the night.
We're almost there.
Is this Duke's car? Oh my god, just look at this. Oh my gosh.
That's creepy.
Whew. You and Stella reach the main road and the whispers fade back into the sounds of nature.
Sounds like they've stopped following us.
I certainly can't smell that stench anymore.
I should get the reception now that we're back on the main road. Let me find my phone so I can call the sheriff.
You feel a buzz in your pocket. Oh my god, Tabitha. 6 missed calls from Tabitha. And 13 text messages. Should I call her? Text her that you're okay? Text her that she needs to calm down? Tabitha seems worried. Yikes, Tabitha's been blowing up my phone. I didn't think Tabitha would be so needy. Whoa, I think I'm in trouble. It's nothing important, keep it to yourself.
You have explore options, right?
Yes.
Maybe text her that we're okay, or call her.
I'll call her.
Okay.
That's not gonna,
Yeah.
You try and call Tabitha back, but it goes straight to voicemail.
Text her.
Text that she needs to... Okay, text her that you're okay. You text Tabitha back and let her know that you're okay. Your message sits unread. Alright, she's been blowing up my phone.
I guess she must be worried about you. But, first things first, let's call the police.
Stella pulls out her phone and dials.
Hello, Earl? It's Stella Richmond. I'm up on the mountain on the...
Oskina
Trail. Duke is dead, Earl. Shotgun, it happened right in front of us. There's something in the woods. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think we're okay, but hurry. Jesus, Earl, who's going to tell Bo? I guess we wait.
Okay. Takes a little while, but eventually a patrol car arrives at the scene. Out of it walks 2 officers, Sheriff Hugby, a friendly older man, and Deputy Franklin, a serious man wearing sunglasses despite it being in the middle of the night.
See? Right there. A thing jumps out of the woods. Then the shotgun goes off.
What in Sam Hill? What is that? Some kind of Pillsbury Doughboy? You want to be Franklin?
Could have been a naked maniac.
As the video reveals the creature's nest, Franklin ever so slightly lowers his sunglasses.
Or a whole bunch of naked maniacs.
What in the heck is that? Some sort of crop circle?
They killed Duke. Oh, is that me?
Yeah.
Am I Franklin?
Yeah, you're the guy with the sunglasses that night.
Uh-huh. Now we're gonna have to confiscate this camera, Miss Richmond, if you don't mind. This is evidence. But okay. Let me just turn it off to save the battery.
Street smart. Stella gave in to the request suspiciously easily.
Here you go, Deputy Franklin. We appreciate your compliance with the law. We'll get the team out in the morning to retrieve the body, but for now, Sheriff Hugby and I...
Please, call me Earl.
Earl and I will escort you and... Who are you exactly? That's Grumble the Fourth. They came to town today for the funeral.
Oh, right, sure.
We'll escort you both back to town. If there's a naked maniac on the loose, it's best you don't walk back on your own. It wasn't a... Never mind. Why aren't you going out there tonight? There's a dead body in the woods. Those things out there could attack someone else.
Well, it ain't exactly like old Duke is going anywhere at this point. He'll still be out there in the morning.
We only have a skeleton crew at the moment.
Monday nights are Deputy Derek's bowling nights.
We'll be on alert for any more reports of naked maniacs, but retrieving Duke will just have to wait. Now, if you'll kindly step into the vehicle, we can return you safely to your home. Do we have to ride back with you? We can just walk. This creature's left. We'll be fine. I'm afraid I'm going to have to insist for your own safety.
Stella sighs.
Okay, thank you.
You can ride up front with me, little lady. That is, if your mama permits.
But what about Stella? She hates being in those wheeled contraptions.
Sure, Earl, you can hold Gretchen on the way back to town.
Does she not like cars?
No, she does not like cars.
That's interesting. Cops usher you and Stella into the back of their squad car. Oh, look it!
She's looking at Stella. Oh my god.
I'm interested to see why she does not like cars.
I forgot you didn't get to that, did you?
Does it involve her parents dying? Was it a car wreck? Okay, she's being very silent.
I'm not gonna give you all the details.
Okay.
You are just the cutest little thing, Miss Gretchen. Yes, you are.
Sheriff Hugby pats Gretchen on the head affectionately, but she remains wholly focused on Stella. A worried look stretched across her little pug face as I keep saying Hugsby in my head. Hugby scratches behind her ears. Street smarts. For such a gregarious person, Stella is unusually quiet as the car makes its way down the pitch-black mountain road.
Oh, my poor Stella, neither one of us likes these awful metal beasts. If only I was able to comfort her. Confound this old man who reeks of coffee for keeping us apart.
Hey, Stella, you good? Oh, yeah, I didn't want to ask that. She doesn't respond. Place a comforting hand on her shoulder. I don't think Stella's okay back here, fellas. Guess we just saw a man die. I don't know what to say either. I'm gonna place her hand on her shoulder.
Yeah.
You reach out and rest your palm gently on her shoulder. She jumps up slightly at your touch, but you can feel some of her tension ease, and hear her let out a self-soothing sigh. I don't think Stella's. Should I remain silent or should I mention something?
Maybe mention something.
I don't think Stella's okay back here, fellas.
Oh, I'm sure it's just a little car sickness. She'll be right as rain once we get back down the hill. Though she'd best try not to... I keep hitting that button. Try not to hurl in the meantime. We wouldn't want Franklin here to have to work late cleaning up the squad car.
We're only a few minutes away now. Y'all had better keep it together until then.
Soon the rumble of gravel beneath the tires give way to uneven pavement. The car comes to a stop in front of a small cottage.
You two stay out of trouble. We'll have this all sorted out in the morning. Just get a good night's sleep. And you, whatever your name was.
I.P. Freely. Fox Mulder. Grumble the Fourth. Or Grimble. Sorry, Grimble the Fourth. Grumble the Fourth, not Grumble.
Sure. You're in town for the funeral? Good. Don't you go leaving before then. I imagine we'll need to ask a few questions about everything you've seen tonight. Stellan, keep an eye on them for us.
Did you say Stellan?
I think I did. Stella, keep an eye on them for us. Make sure they don't get into any more trouble. Y'all have a good night now.
Bye-bye. Oh, bye-bye, Gretchen. And y'all have a lovely evening. If any bugaboos give you trouble, you know how to get in touch.
And here you are, back in town, away from the woods with no one but Stella in sight.
Holy shit.
Okay, Stella, why the hell would you ask if we could walk home? I hope you don't mind me asking, but why on earth did you want to walk home? They seemed a little blaze about everything.
Blase.
Keep an eye on me. Are they for real? I can't say I'm surprised. Why did I ever agree to go in the woods with you? How are you holding up or saying nothing? I do want to explore this.
There we go. I hope you don't mind.
Yeah, if you don't mind me asking. Why on earth did you want to walk home?
That's a fair question. I just had some bad experiences with cars. I don't know how to drive them, and I don't like getting into them unless it's literally a question of life or death. Which I guess tonight was. Sorry if I worried or weirded you out. God, what a night.
Yeah, I would say
Seemed a little
blasé. About a man's death, really.
I can't believe they're waiting until the morning to even start looking for him. Who knows what those things are doing to his body right now?
Well, probably pulling it into the crop field. The corpse field.
Yeah.
I believe that they are well intentioned. I believe that they are well intentioned if in over their heads.
And what's worse is I think they implied that you're a suspect, even after we showed them all that footage. Even the nest.
They'll have to pin it on somebody. I'm screwed. I'm interested on this one. They'll probably pin it on somebody. I'm gonna say that one. They're cops. It's their whole job to pin it on somebody, so of course they'd pick out the out-of-towner. Here's hoping the footage clears my name.
Yeah, no kidding. But it's okay. I'm not going to let anything bad happen to you.
Nor will I. Though I have Nor will I. Though I have little understanding of police work.
I was there. I filmed the whole thing. At the very least, it'll never hold up in court. And it won't get to that point either, because we're going to do a little investigating of our own. We've got to find out more about those things. If we can get clear footage, or better yet, trap one of them. There's no way they can blame you for what happened. The library doesn't open for a while, but I've read every book on cryptids they have and never came across anything like this. There is someone in town who might have some useful information. My friend's mom.
Mom!
Her place isn't far. We should head over now before it gets any later.
Let's do it. Sure, why not? Let's keep this nightmare going. Should check in on Tabitha. You can talk to your friend's mom. I'm going to bed. Screw this, I'm out. Silently follow. I should probably try to call Tabitha. Should probably check on Tabitha. My friend's place. Oh, wait,
my friend's place is on the way back, and stopping by shouldn't take long. You sure you don't want to stop in first? I know I wouldn't want to head up that mountain road by myself after everything that's happened tonight.
Oh, fine. When you put it like that, yeah. When you put it like that, sure, let's do it.
Awesome, let's go.
I'm glad you're sticking it out with us. It's always so nice to have an extra companion.
I hope she's still awake.
There's something foul creeping up behind us. Grumble the fourth.
Jesus!
You and Stella turn to see a shadowy figure staring at you from across the road. You didn't hear it approach. Welcome home. Before you can respond, the door behind you swings open and an older woman stands in the entryway. You want to do the old woman voice?
Sure.
Okay.
Go home, Wayne. I can't help you tonight.
You look back and the figure's already gone, disappeared into the shadows of the night.
I'm sorry about that, Stella. Some people just can't be helped. What brings you out here so late? And who's this?
Hi, Mrs. Forsyth. This is Grumble the Fourth. Is it okay if we come in?
Of course. You're in luck. I just put on a water for hibiscus tea. And for goodness sake, you can call me Sybil. You're an adult now, after all.
Okay.
Welcome to my little nook.
This place always has the loveliest aromas.
It's nice to finally meet you, Grumble the Fourth. I was so sorry.
It's Grumble.
Grumble the Fourth.
I think I said Grumble.
Yeah,
I said Grumble.
I think you did too.
Grumble the Fourth, I was so sorry to hear about your mother. Vivian was such a lovely soul, and she's been sorely missed in the holler. And now poor Furlan is gone as well. Do let me know if there's anything you need while you're in town.
Alright, explore. Item offer the boiled peanuts. Yep. You hauled out a bag of peanuts as a gift to Sybil. She offered you and Stella tea after all, and it's only polite to offer something in return.
Oh my! Thank you for the kind offer, dear, but I'm afraid it's too late for me to have something so salty.
Oh my god. Alright, well, it was worth a shot. Who was that outside? You knew my mom? How'd you know my mom died? I never met Pearl Ann. You don't have to pass on your condolences to me. I have no feelings about that woman. We need your help! I feel like that's more important, but obviously...
Well, you can explore.
I do want to know who's outside. Obviously, we know who's outside, but let's reconvene on that.
Alright.
Who was that outside?
Just a very sick man. You don't need to be worried about him.
I don't know if I want to explore...
You want to say you knew my mom?
Yeah, I'll say you knew my mom.
Of course, dear. She was a good friend of mine for many years. She was such a lovely woman. You should come by sometime. I can delight you with unsavory tales of her youth.
Alright. Let's just go to... we need your help.
Yes. Ah, yes. I suppose pleasantries can wait for another time. What's got you here so late? You seem troubled.
You know about weird stuff, right? Unexplainable stuff?
Go on.
Duke was killed tonight by something in the woods.
Oh, my lord. Have you contacted the police?
Yes, and they didn't take it very seriously.
They're not even
Sorry, I read Sybil for some reason. They're not even looking for the body until tomorrow. Those things out there. I don't even know how to describe them. Here, I can show you.
Stella pulls out a memory card from her sleeve and pops it into her phone. This must have been when she was so quick to hand over the why? It was so quick for her to hand over the camera.
I wasn't about to just let the police hold on to this, at least not before we had a chance to make a copy.
Smooth. The cops are going to be mad when they find out you kept that. Cannot believe you're withholding evidence. Say nothing. I'll say smooth. The cops wouldn't know what to do with that footage anyway. I imagine if they accidentally erase it.
Exactly. I'll give it to them if they ask again, but for now, we can examine the footage for ourselves.
Where was this?
Up the mountain to the northwest.
Within the town limits?
Yes.
I see. Is there a way to make the video bigger and louder if you can?
Let's cast it on your TV.
I'd need to
I just keep doing that, sorry.
I'd need to plug the memory card into a computer. I could go back and get mine.
No need. Kanika should still be awake. She can lend us hers.
Kanika? Are we seeing Kanika? I don't know how...
Just try that again more southernly.
Okay. Kanika? Are we seeing Kanika? That's as good as I can get it.
Cool.
You better come with Stella. I'm sure she'll be more willing to help a friend than her nosy mother. Kanika, come on out. We could use a little help.
I keep hitting that button. What, Mom? Oh, hey, Stella.
She sounds a little bit like Gretchen.
And Gretchen, who's a good potato? Kanika, is it me? Am I a good potato? I most certainly hope I am. And a stranger. What are you doing in my house? Offer the boiled peanuts. You hold out your boiled peanuts. Generosity is the best way to make new friends. Someone has to take the peanuts! No. Just... no.
No. Tabitha's cousin.
Oh, great.
Sweetie, we were wondering if we could borrow your laptop. Stella and her friend have a video to show us.
It's really important, Kanika.
Okay. My room's a mess. I'll just bring it out here.
Heads up, Kanika. This is graphic. Duke got killed out in the woods tonight. It's on the recording.
Wait, are you serious? Duke's dead? Silence washes over the room as the video plays. Stella, what the hell is this? This is far beyond my ability to contribute. I leave the thinking to you humans. Oh, she has Sailor Moon!
Oh my god!
That's awesome!
I was writing about that anime!
And Mothman!
Oh yeah! Our
Okay.
teenage years. I'm sorry either of you had to see this, but Grumble the Fourth and I have no idea how to make heads or tails of it.
Stella, are you okay?
I'm fine, really, I'm okay.
I'm fine, too, thanks for asking. Well, I'm not fine.
I'd remain silent in
Yeah.
this situation.
Remain silent. Oh wait, sorry. Poor Duke, poor Bo. Has anyone told him yet?
We talked to the police. I hope they told Bo, but Earl and Deputy Franklin didn't seem to be in much of a hurry to do anything.
I'll call him later tonight. But for now, we have something far more serious to discuss.
I agree, those things are still out there. More serious than a man's death? I didn't like Duke anyways. Remain silent. Let's just say those things are still out there.
Yeah.
And as long as they are, more people are endangered.
So very true, but not for the reasons you think. My grandmother used to talk about pale creatures called ditchlings. She always said they were a terrible omen, a sign of suffering to come.
Ditchlings. Mom, come on. Whatever you're doing, this is serious. Stop scaring Stella and Grumble the Fourth with this Talipo crap. Talipo crap? Talipo?
Talipo?
Talipo? Talipo. Talipo.
Ah.
Whatever.
Kanika, sweetie, let your mother talk.
The grown-ups are talking. Out of here. Get rid of that Moon Sailor shirt.
She always said they never hurt people, despite that grizzly scene in the woods.
But Duke is dead.
Then if these are ditchlings, his death was an accident. Or my mother was wrong. Grandmother. Sorry, I'm getting mixed up in my old age. And she was very rarely wrong. Just as birds flock before a storm, the ditchlings congregate where tragedy is soon to fall. To see so many in one place.
Sybil holds her silence. Jesus, Mom, haven't they already been through enough?
It's okay, Kanika. This is helpful.
I don't know if it is.
Okay, let's focus on what we know. Whatever they are, they're doing something to these animals. You saw the nest. What were those growths?
Maybe the ditchlings were here for Duke. The animals called them gardeners, not ditchlings. All the infected animals we met felt like they were going insane. Yeah, these are the talk to animals.
First talk to animal.
Yeah, that means we definitely have to point out we talk to animals. Kanika has a point. Stella calling this magic is an easy out and jumping to a wild conclusion. You're all worrying too much. Maybe they're making more of themselves. Whatever it is, it's not good. Or say nothing. I'm gonna.
I like the gardeners one.
Yeah. The animals called them gardeners, not ditchlings. What? That's that's you.
That's upsettingly morbid.
That being said, it's kind of reflects what they're doing, doesn't it? Did you see all those open wounds at that spiraled nest? It's like they were incubating in the local wildlife. There weren't any growths there, so maybe we're looking at some sort of parasitic larva stage, like really big doughy wasps.
Gross. Scary.
Why'd it get silent?
Oh dear, I've forgotten entirely about the tea I'd put on. Let me fix you up a couple of cups. It'll soothe your nerves.
I don't know. It's getting late and I should get Grumble the Fourth. I should let Grumble the Fourth get some rest. I ran them ragged today with all the hiking and running through the woods in terror.
I can keep going. I'm still wired. Yeah, I'm ready to pass out. It was nice meeting you all, though. Bye! I can stay up. This isn't important. I just want to go home. Thank God. Let this miserable night finally end. I'm tired as shit. I could stay up. This is important,
Yeah. Huh, okay. Maybe it's that I'm eager to get home and start doing some research. I'll ask around on my usual forums to see if anyone has information on ditchlings. Is that what you called them?
That's right. You're going home now and do try to get some rest. Don't stay up all night on the online.
Playing those video games.
Let me get you some of my house-made peppermint tea to go. It really does wonders to soothe the soul.
Why is she winking at me? Why does she want me? Why does every
Because you
old
wanted to stay for tea.
No, bye, Stella. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? And call me if you need to talk.
Thanks, Kanika. I'll see ya.
Did you know the moonlight is the messenger of love? Bye, Grumble the Fourth. All right, time to go.
It's excellent iced or warm. Though with the nights getting chillier, warm will probably be best. Help wake up the bones. Be careful out there, both of you.
Sybil turns and closes the door behind her.
What an unfortunate short visit. Wait, what an unfortunately short visit.
Alrighty, let's call it a night. Mind walking me home?
Well, obviously, can I stay the night? I mind.
And here we are. You're welcome to stay the night if you want.
Yes! I mean, it's whatever, whatever you want, I mean, since you offered, I'd be rude to not say no. Hell yeah, sleepover. No, I actually do want to stay with her, so we're staying with her. We did that last time, and I'm still doing that. Hell yeah, sleepover. It's been so long since I've had an honest-to-God sleepover.
Awesome. If I'm being honest, not being alone tonight is a weight off my chest.
Anything for you, Stella. I would die for you. And Gretchen. Mostly Gretchen. It doesn't take long for Stella to fix up the guest room for you. While it's certainly smaller than its counterpart at the estate, it's far better cared for.
But
It's so exciting to have a guest. I can't remember the last time we've had company.
make yourself at home.
You didn't have to do all this. What do you make of all this? Who was the guy outside of Sybil's? I should probably try calling Tabitha. Alright, I'm gonna hit the hay. Collapse on your bed. I'll probably call Tabitha in a minute, but I'm gonna say you didn't have to do all this.
Alright.
You know you didn't have to do all this, right?
You don't have to worry about that. I'm glad the guest room is finally getting some use.
Is that her parents?
It looks like they
Aw.
might be.
We should ask how do you make of all this,
Yeah.
What do you make of all this?
Gosh, I don't even know where to begin. Those creatures are out there and Duke is dead. I know that some of the things Sybil said were a little wild, but if she is right, and they are an omen, maybe we can change things and stop whatever's brought them here before it happens.
There has to be a more rational explanation. Couldn't hurt to poke around town. I like that idea. Let's poke around town. I have the time. I have 7 days to kill.
Right?
7 days.
Agreed.
Let's call Tabitha.
Yeah.
Should probably try calling Tabitha.
Right, she'd probably like to know you're not dead. Get some rest, Grumble the Fourth.
Fuck it.
I'll
Jeez.
see you in the morning.
Keep hitting that button. I'm on the verge. Oh wait.
I'm on the verge of passing out myself. What an exciting, if terrible day.
You pull out your phone and call your cousin. It rings for a moment before she picks up.
Where the hell have you been?
I called you back. And I texted you back. Do you know anyone named Wayne? That's like the first thing we say. There was someone playing the piano in the sealed off wing of the estate. Yeah, I'm just gonna totally out myself. Hang up on her. I watched a man die tonight. Hi, Tabby. It was a horrible thing. I saw horrible things tonight. I want to leave. Look, I got suckered into something. It was weird. Met this girl in town and we hit it off. None of your business. Say nothing.
Explorer, be like, I called you back.
I called you back. I called you back as soon as I had reception.
Did you? I didn't notice.
There was someone playing the piano. Okay, I don't want to explore that, and I don't know if I want to explore that. Should I say I watched a man die tonight? That's a... Man, what do I say here? I'll say hi, Tabby.
Sounds good.
Hi, Tabby.
Ah, so you met Stella then. That explains everything. I'm going to bed. I'll collect you tomorrow.
I'll collect you tomorrow. That's such a weird way to say I'm going to pick you up.
That's how you know someone's upset. When they're just going to collect you.
From the comfort of Stella's guest bed, the events of the past evening seem like something that happened to someone else, though you can still clearly picture the terror you felt in those moments. For now, you're safe and you're warm. Eventually the sun will rise and chase away the monsters and make them seem like nothing but bad dreams, but maybe tomorrow, if you're lucky, you'll wake up in the normal world and have a relaxing week in the mountains with a new friend. It's a nice thought, but deep down, you can't help but worry that things will only get worse. From behind closed doors, you can faintly hear the sounds of quiet sobs. Oh, she sleep? Is she crying?
Yeah.
Can I not go up to her and cheer her up? I felt like we slept together, not romantically.
No,
but
she made up a guest room for you.
I thought she laid down in bed with me for a moment. Huh. I don't know why I vaguely remember that in the last.
Maybe it's if we decide not to call Tabitha.
Maybe, but huh. Man, this is the start of something wonderful. I'm excited to dive more into this.
Something grand.
And it was really nice to play the update. I think they polished some things up. It looks a lot better.
It looks amazing. I love it. I've been wishing we would have kept up with it in the first place.
You know what? I'm really glad.
I am happy that we started it over.
Yeah, especially with the update. Who the hell's that?
You would have met him if we
Okay.
kept up with.
Okay, then what is that?
I think that's the third day we're here.
Okay. Vague, but I'll allow it. Is those llamas? Why is there a hole? Don't. Oh!
Is that a ditchling?
Might be a ditchling.
Or a gardener?
Is those a ditchling? Oh, okay.
This is
They left
jack-o'-lantern.
They left a rotten jack-o'-lantern out in the summertime.
The mine.
Oh, I remember the mines. That's
Join
coming
us
up.
next time for the mines.
And what is this? Creepy. Okay. Hand come out? Oh, I thought it was gonna hand come out. Was that the estate? Oh, what was that?
It's like a shadow or a ghost.
What is that?
A heavily locked door.
With scratches on the frame. Oh man, I don't want to know about that. But we probably don't have a choice. Wait, that was coming out of there!
Interesting.
Right? Am I noticing that too?
Yeah, I think.
Oh, so nice.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
I love it.
I love it.
I love it. This is the end of episode 1. Episode 2 awaits. Finished episode 1 with street smarts as one of your traits. I really like the street smarts. I thought that was great.
Yeah, that was a good one.
So yeah, we're gonna leave it here. That was the end of episode 1. Again, I'm really excited we got to start this over with the new update. So,
yeah.
And I think they only did 1 and 2, if I'm not mistaken, with this new update, Roads Untraveled update. And we're going to explore new routes in episode 2 and carry forward so we can catch up for episode 5 to come out later this year in 2025.
Ooh, so excited! If you guys enjoyed this, please leave a like below. Please comment and subscribe if you haven't already.
Perfect.
Thank you.
No notes. Until then, I'm Craves.
And I'm actually Grumble on.